And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Tiger Swamp, Tiger Swamp. Crowd love Yeti. Don't touch it.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
No touch.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Silver, set. No touch it.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs
one more
stop here on 4th.
No touch it.
On 4th down, Hurts escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. No touchdown.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
73. No touchdown. Crowd love Yeti. No touch.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, easy, 63. Hey! No touchdown.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
63. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts now on fourth. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. No one around. He's got space. And the Packers, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now it's second down.
Shut up. Ready.
Looking for a throw here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative.
Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Check out.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That throw finds Kittle. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
Delta, set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Javon Holland comes up with it. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run.
Let's go.
When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. From the 47. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
On the ready. Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Another try following the sack. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the first after a moment.
70 Lions. Ready.
The give on second to Hall. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line.
Hurry!
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cowboy 80. Go!
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Sack! Ready?
He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Hall has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd and 2. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Let's go now.
From midfield now. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a 1st.
Go!
2nd and 10 now. Escapes out to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Good, set. There. No touch, set.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
Good, set. No touch, set.
Back to throw it. Buying some time right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No touch, set. Hey, 73. No touch.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Silver. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Great.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
Man. No touch.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
No touch, set. Crowd up, get it. No touch, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Hurts trying again on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long.
Great, set.
Hurts throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On fourth down, Hurts forced out to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready!
Throwing it to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
19,
offense in the hurry up here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Eagle. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Offense up to the line fast.
Go.
First down, Hall gets it again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Viking 18.
Here's Hall once more. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line.
On the ball now.
Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 3rd and short. Working across the middle. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's
a Green Bay touchdown. McPherson at the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. Now he's past the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started.
18,
First and 10.
18. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, set. Set, go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Cougar 19.
Offense in the hurry up here.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
They give to Hall now on the option. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Set.
From the 37. Flushed down out to his left. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. And up.
Back to throw on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He lobs it deep middle. Into a crowd and intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Packers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hustle, hustle.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Bronco 80. 72.
All gets it again on 2nd down. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Viking 18.
Offense up to the line
70
fast.
Lion. Go.
Throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They'll run for it with Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers put up even more points in a win. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, great, great. Set. No touch.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Alpha. No touch.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell with the INT.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready! Hot.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has it downfield working the left. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep running away with this. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great. Set. No touch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
No touch it. No touch it.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Kittle brings it in. Keeps it moving. George Kittle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70.
They'll come out throwing. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Coming right is Hall. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw it on 1st down. He finds Fant. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Check, check. Hut.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hall there to haul it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Get up.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Roll, roll, roll. Ready, ready.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set.
Great,
1st and 10.
Hey, thumbs up, alerted. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Taken in by Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
No touch, sir. No touch.
A play fake now. Hurts to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Ready, ready.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go, set.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Go!
They go right back to Hall. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go! Ready?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here we go! Here we go! Hut, hut.
Throw on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate.
Ready?
Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. Kippy's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
No touchdown.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And now they face 2nd down.
Great. Set. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Great. Set. No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. On the move, headed right. And they pick him off again. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
60 Bison, 60 Eagles.
They start the drive with Hall. And this one does not go far. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18. Check out.
Throwing now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to force one through there.
Break.
So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.